Okay, so here we can see the beginning of my Word Bearers project. This is just going through some of the units I've already painted, and this is what we'll mainly be working on. So here you can see a 5-man Terminator squad, with the 6th being my Chaos Lord, and they are what called Dark Kree Terminators, the ones that in the fluff protect the Chaos Lord, hence he's with them. Here we've got a unit of 5 possessed, just really nice models, just painted them up. A lot of people don't like possessed anymore because there's units that can do the same job cheaper, and to a certain extent more effectively, but it all depends what you roll on the table, and that's the element that I like about them, which is why I decided to take them. And back there's 2 spawns, so we'll just have a closer look at each model in each unit. So we will start over here with the Chaos Terminator. So this guy here, he is my champion. He is just a basic Terminator champion. I'm giving him Demon Head because it looks cool. The Flaming Sword is from the Possess kit, just converted to sit under the normal Terminator shoulder pad. Just looks really cool. He's got a Twin Link Bolter from the normal Chaos kit. I painted the bayonet in kind of a fire effect. He's got a Bloodletter head on his shoulder pad with flames behind, because the Word Bearer symbol is a demon head with flames behind it. So I just thought that would look cool, more ornate than just using standard iconography. I've done all the energy pulsing through the suit as blue, just as a pop colour. It's got the standard trophy rack, and that shoulder pad is standard for a Terminator, Chaos Terminator. Yes, I'm really pleased with him. Just needs his spacing done. Apart from that, he's done. So he's looking very nice. Nice little conversion, nothing too hard. Just a bit of kit bashing and a little bit of freehand work. I know mine's not the greatest. It's supposed to look like fire. I hope kind of get that effect. But if not, that's just a shame. But there you go. So yeah, Chaos Terminator champion. This guy is my Heavy Flamer. So I painted him up to look like he'd been possessed by Nurgle demons. The head is from the Possess kit. All the tentacles on this side are from the Spawn kit, and I've kind of wrapped them around the Heavy Flamer. I've also given the Heavy Flamer more of a green effect on the canisters and stuff, to kind of make it look a bit more like a chem thrower rather than a flamethrower. Again, it's got the Bloodletter head on the shoulder pad. Normal tentacle from the Chaos kit. Normal shoulder pad from Chaos kit. That back area there is from the Spawn kit again, along with these spikes. They're all from the Spawn kit. Just converted to sit on the shoulder pad and look like they're kind of ripping through the back of his armour, as if they're part of the beast inside, as it were. It's very dark red. I've done all the eyes sort of fire coloured, so that's throughout the unit, just kind of links them together a little bit better. So that's him. Then we've got bog standard Chaos Terminator. The only conversion I've done on him is again to give him a lower shoulder pad, but he's got a combi melter, just because they're cheap, and chain fist, so that he can go bust tanks up if need be, or be a harder hitting unit in combat. Standard shoulder pad, standard everything else really. It's just a nice model. The red I've gone very dark. It's a base of Macrolite red, and then Gore red, and then a little bit of a highlight, and washed back down with Badab black, just to darken the increases in the recesses and stuff. Nice little skull dangling from the shoulder pad, from his belt there. Yeah, so he's looking very nice. It's the first one I painted, so it's kind of a tester, but it worked really well, so the whole unit ended up being done in the same way. Here we have my icon bearer. The icon's actually on his back rather than holding it, and he looks simple, but he's a little bit more converted. So the head is from the normal kit, or it might be from the Chaos Lord kit, I'm not sure, but this arm is from the Chaos Lord kit, and it's the arm going that way, sort of outward slowly. It's from the Chaos Lord kit. Just converted it, gave it the mace hand. Need a little bit more work. I just noticed that the wire at the back doesn't quite join up. Blue energy on there. Skull head. This one's got a combi bolter, twin link bolter, sorry, and flaming bayonet again, and flaming hammer. Really liking the flame of this army. It's nice. I just think it's a nice pop colour for them. Yeah, and the icon on his back is actually the staff of the sorcerer. And then I've just done like painted the flame eyes and the skull on top and the symbol of the eye and stuff. So that's it. Another bog standard one. So it's just standard painting. Green helmet. Not sure. Dead Space Marine helmet on the side. Don't know what chapter it's from. Dark Angel, Salamander, something like that. Combi Flamer, because they're cheap, they're only 5-point upgrade. Skull, mantle, blue energy on the back again, standard care shoulder pads, standard care power axe, but I've painted it obviously with fire up here, and standard head, and again with the burning eyes, chainmail on the back there, some hooks and stuff, just normal details are on the model. This is by far the biggest conversion so far. He's my Dark Apostle. He was created from the Terminator Chaplain kit. So you can see he has been chaosed up quite significant. This is actually from the Chaos Lord kit, but I trimmed the bits that go down so it kind of sits over his head on top of his normal Terminator armor. Skull on there with the chain dangling around, that's from the vehicle upgrade kit. The flame here is from a Bloodletter spine. Demonic face on the side is from the Possessed kit. Combi, well, it's actually Storm Bolter from the Chaplain kit, but we're counting it as a twin link bolter, and all I've done there is stuck a spike on the top of it. The bayonet, again, that was stuck on, that wasn't originally on the model, and these little nice little hooks, the chains dangling off them, little teeth or something from I don't know what. And on the back I painted a book, which is from Enormous Chaos Lord, and attached it to him. Could be the Book of Logar, I suppose. Don't really know, just thought it looked cool. And this is quite a big piece of conversion, so it's to represent a dark Croxus Arcanum. You see it's got the letterhead on there. It used to be, the top part used to be, right, let's do it in sections. So the sword at the bottom is a Bloodletter sword. Then this section here is the standard Croxus Arcanum from the Chaplain kit. Then this section here is the Inquisitor model, eyes and horns, top of his staff, which has a skull on it. So you can just see the skull part left on the behind part. And then the head on the front is a Bloodletter champion, but just head just painted as a skull. So that's on there. The flame on the back is from an Inquisitorial retinue model. I can't remember which one it is, but it just looks really nice and kind of gives him that burning brazen thing behind him. That's cool. On all of the Terminators, I haven't done the bases yet, so I built his up a little bit just to make him a bit taller and stand out a bit more, but I haven't actually painted it. So going to be doing that today, and I'll show you the finished result, because this is what we're working on at the moment. So that is the Terminator squad, and game wise I tend to fill them with Marcus Zench, because it gives you 4+ invulnerable, and then he also has Icon of Zench for the squads, and he has Mark of Zench. So the Icon gives the whole unit 4+. The Mark gives him 4+ invulnerable, but also changes the demon weapon to be able to shoot. The only thing I do want to do with this unit is drill out the barrels of their weapons, but my pin drill broke and I just haven't got around to it yet, so they're just waiting for that. But it'll be a 5-minute job one day, and I'll do the basing probably today, and just on him the Venom green, Scorpion green, sorry, it's just still a bit bright, so I'm just going to wash it down with some Thraka green just to make it look a little darker. So that's that squad. So here we have my spawn. This one is done as a Zenshin spawn, just like really big horror was the kind of idea I was going through for it. So blues, pinks, there's fire on there, you've got fiery feathers on the model in places, some there. Nice big claw at the end, big bulging eye which I burnt, again painted to look like it's burning horror face, it's melting, with the big horns and stuff, and yeah, I think that's worked really, really well. It's quite standard, nice little model there. So it's standard kit though, there's no conversion in that one. Here we have a Nurgly one. So instead of going for fat and bloated, which is the traditional Nurgle thing, I kind of went for a bug look to him. So he's got the bug face, he's got lots of tentacles with big bone spikes on the end of it, and more tentacly tail on this one, bit of the spine showing. Yeah, he's looking really good. So I just did a little bit of orange hair on him, because I'd listened to Thunder from Fenris, and one of the Space Wolves confronts a spawn. It described him as having kind of orangey fur but being ugly at the same time, so that's him. And then we've got my Possessed squad. So this is my Possessed squad. They're all converted out of the normal Possessed kit, but they all have some form of kit bash or general conversion on them. So let's start off. This is the Nurgle. The main reason was that I didn't think all Possessed would be possessed by sort of demons of the Undivided of the Chaos Realm. So I decided to do some as if they were possessed by different demons. So this one was possessed by a Nurgle demon of some description. So he's got 2 spikes. This is from the normal Possessed kit. On this side, we've got 2 kind of tentacles. Now it works really well because they actually link up. They look, she's got the top spike and then the bottom spike. On this side you've got the top tentacle and the bottom tentacle. And this is from the Spawn kit. I think the symbol on the shoulder pad, because in Wordbearer Fluff they don't get their iconography till they're fully fledged. And instead of it being a gift to become a Possessed, it tends to be most of their Possessed are just initiates that have misread the Book of Logar and accidentally summoned a demon who's then possessed them. So yeah, that's what I've gone for there. Bit of rust effect and green on the helmet and mouth guard, the burning eyes again, and Nurgle symbol. The head and the Nurgle shoulder pad are both from the normal Chaos Marine kit. The backpack is from the normal Possessed kit. with the broken tube. And again, as you can see, I've done the blue energy that I've got throughout my army. Just another pop colour, just looks really nice, but it kind of fits in. So yeah, he looks really good. This is my champion. So I did it a bit more undivided, but I gave him the skull and bones and stuff just to link with the Dark Apostle. He's just got the big claw. The chains were from Khorne Berserker. The blade is from the normal kit. The backpack is from the normal kit, but then I've draped on that part is from the Terminator Lord kit, and I believe that was as well. So you've got kind of this fabricy cloak going on, and he has the icon of Slaanesh above him, because they have Mark of Slaanesh. So I'm actually going to put that mark onto a different guy, because I realised that you can, if my champion dies in wound allocation, then I'd also lose my icon. So I'm going to move that onto another model. I'll actually show you that model now. It's going to be moved on to this guy, who is Slaaneshian Fiend. So he looks like he's being possessed by a Slaanesh demon. The head is again from the normal Chaos kit, but the arms, top set of arms are from the Possessed kit. The bottom set of arms are Demonette arms from the Demonette kit. He's got this kind of metal spine running down his backpack. I gave him a little tail. Again, the flames throughout him, and kind of made him look like he was leaning forward a bit, so he's like running forward. And he's got like these pink tentacles coming out the back of his head. So yeah, just get close up of the face if I can, because it's really, really nice head. I've done it half purple and half flesh. Looks really, really good. So yep, that's him. And then you've got this guy. I guess he's just a generic demon, some form of fire demon. So I've just painted. It was just black flesh, and then the flames painted on top of it. Big flamey hand, big flamey spike, flaming skull on the knee pad, flaming backpack. The only real conversion work on here is the flames behind his backpack are bloodletter spines. Just because I think it looks really, really cool. It looks kind of looks like flames bursting out from behind him. So yeah, he's looking nice. And then we have this one, which is Zenchian. So he's been again painted in the same blues and pinks that I used on my spawn, with the bone coming through, flame coming out his hand, big metal spike on this side, Zench symbol painted on his shoulder pad to make it look like it's on fire, big flamey spikes coming out the back of him, and yeah, he's just a really nice model. So that's the beginning of my Werebearer project. I'm hoping that it's going to turn out well. It's my main focus for 40k at the moment. I have other 40k armies and projects, but this is the one I'm focusing on the most. I just think it looks like a nice base. Lots more work to do, lots more to add to the unit. I've got another 5 possessed to do. I've got the bases and that little bit of washing, as I said, on him to do, which I'll probably do today. And then I've got a Wordbearer Forge World Dreadnought to paint up. It should look fantastic with the army, and it should all be up and running shortly. So post your comments, thoughts, any ideas, any fluff information on Wordbearers. I know the general theme, obviously colour scheme's quite well known. In my opinion, it's the best colour scheme you can paint Chaos. I just think it looks amazing. But I know that they use a lot more demons, possessed, summonable demons, and things like that. I'm still working on list ideas. I haven't really play tested that much with this army at the moment, so I need to get on with that. But obviously I need to make it legal and get a couple of units of normal Chaos Space Marines and things of that nature. So this is the beginning of the project, and hopefully this series of videos you'll see it progress. So once I've done the basing on these guys, and I'm going to swap around the icon probably today, and I might finish off this unit today if I have time. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Thanks, and there's more to come. Don't forget to subscribe.